Hi and welcome back on Evolve Quest. My name is Katrin. In this video, I will talk about ways for getting back on track with healthy habits. When you feel like you've tried implementing changes into your lifestyle, but feel like you've fallen off the wagon at some point, like so many of us do. This video is for people who are thoughtful about their health and well-being and maybe set themselves some really noble goals like quitting smoking or losing weight, exercising more, or generally staying more healthy, yet find it difficult to stick to these new behaviors over months or years, and are looking for ways to motivate themselves to get back on track. Whether you're skipping your healthy habit because of a stress at work, traveling too much, a looming deadline, or anything else just suddenly happening in your life out of the blue, I'm going to share with you the steps that I take that always help me to get back on track with my practice. To start, think about one healthy habit that you would like to reintroduce into your lifestyle. So something you've tried before and you know makes you feel amazing. So for example, eating more healthy, or doing more exercise, or having a morning routine. So that's the one for me. Or an unhealthy habit that you would like to stop. Step 1. Appreciate your efforts to make a change. First of all, if you're someone who's living a stressful lifestyle with lots of commitments at work and home, maybe on top of that you live in a large and hectic metropolitan city like New York, London, or Moscow, Hong Kong, or anywhere else, and you're still taking time and putting the effort into researching health and inventing ways of sticking with healthy lifestyle, first of all, huge congratulations. It is not easy. It takes a lot of thought, willpower, and determination, and you know that. In the past, I used to be pretty radical with my health practices, and I used to get very upset when I would slip back into my old ways. Now I realize that step 1 to constantly realigning myself back to my values is being kind to myself and compassionate and congratulating myself every time that I work myself back into things that nurture me. Healthy foods, yoga, morning routine practice, things like that. So pause the video now and make a list of all the things that you're doing for your health and well-being, or things that you've done in the past. For example, you've quit smoking a number of times. Every time you did smoke, your lungs were healthier. Or you've tried eating cleaner for a month. So during that month, you were more nurturing to your body. And take time to appreciate the effort and the energy that you've put into it so far, whether you've managed to stick to it or not. There are so many people out there who have no idea and no interest to look after their health or the health of their loved ones. So well done for the knowledge that you've researched and the effort you've put into it so far.
Because you know there are people out there who still think pizza is a vegetable, yo.
I'm not good with American accents. Step 2. Find out your why. Why do you want to quit that habit or build a new one? What does it do for you or your loved ones? How has it affected your life in the past, or how the lack of that habit is affecting your life right now? And how does it make you feel? When I feel like I'm on top of my game of a particular habit, for example, doing a morning routine, I take time to sit down and record how I feel in that moment. How much energy I feel, how well I feel, how does it change the way I interact with people. For work, I feel more focused and I have more energy for life. Equally, when I'm feeling off track, I also take time to record how awful I feel. Because then when I'm forgetting to do my morning routine, I'm remembering what am I going to feel like when I stop practicing it all the time. You can even record yourself talking about it on camera, which I find has quite a strong effect, because you can see how glowing your face is and how much energy you project. I'm starting to feel like I actually want to get up and go face the day, which hasn't happened to me in a long time. It would take me 2 hours to just get out of bed and feel normal. And it's 6:30 o'clock in the morning. It's really nice. And equally, you can see how unwell the opposite makes you look. So why don't you take a few notes now and then add to it later when you're actually in that state. When you are thinking of breaking that healthy habit, just before you do, have a read of your notes and then see how you feel about doing what you're intending to do then. It doesn't stop me every time, but on occasions, it did pull me out of doing something that I would have regretted afterwards. Step 3, planning not to be perfect. There is this thing that people call the yo-yo dieting. When you are on a strict diet one day and binge eating or binge drinking the next. And I feel like this happens out of desire to be perfect, to do it 100% or not at all. And I find this attitude personally to be quite destructive. The way I manage it now is I plan to be imperfect. For example, I've been traveling a lot for the past month and I've slipped back on doing my morning routine regularly. So my plan now is to reintroduce this into my daily schedule, and I would love it if I managed to do it every day from now on. But from my experience, I know that this is not always possible for me to do it every day. So what I do is I make peace with myself ahead of time that a couple of days a week I would probably skip it. And I plan ahead of time to be okay with it. So on the day when I don't have time to do it, I just go ahead and next day I pick it up where I left it, so that I don't experience feelings of guilt or feeling like I failed. Step 4, make a list of healthy things that you know make you feel amazing. For example, behaviors, foods, or types of exercise that make you feel really well. Because we're all so different. Running is a great fun for one person and a misery for someone else. So if you hate doing that kind of thing, you will not stick with it. Once you catch yourself enjoying a healthy habit or a healthy behavior or a nourishing food, stick it on the list. So when you feel like you are going off track, you can just look at your list and decide what it is that you are willing to do today. For example, if I don't feel like going to a yoga class today, what is the other great thing for my health that I can do? Maybe go for a long walk in nature. So you can pause the video and list 2 or 3 healthy foods and then healthy types of exercise that you know that you really enjoy. And you can add more to it later. Number 5, take one small step at a time. Some days we have more time and willpower, some days we have less. So as far as you're feeling you're doing something towards your wellness goals every day, however little or major it seems to you, it's better than doing nothing. Say, with my morning routine, it's okay if I start with 5 minutes in the morning and then I build it up to 30. So when I see that it's making changes into my life and I'm feeling better, then next morning I don't have to really rely on my willpower so much. I just feel like making it longer and slowly, gradually building it up. Step number 6, time it well. When you're reintroducing those healthy behaviors, make sure to find the right time for it. So for example, when there's less to do at work or for your family, or you have less social commitments. Well, the easiest is of course to do it on a holiday, but it doesn't have to be. As far as you feel you have more time and space for yourself during that time, that's all you need. So these are the steps that always help me to get back on track with my healthy routines. I would love to hear from you what you think about those steps and any other strategies or behaviors that you use. And also, I'd love to hear what was that one habit that you're working with right now. Post it below so that once it's public, you really have to do it. In the upcoming videos, I will talk more specifically about the exact routine and practices that really helped me and made it easier to keep up with those healthy habits. So for example, how you design your environment. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and also hit the bell button to make sure that you hear about the new videos as they come out. Have yourself a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm off to my yoga class.